I think if I hear you call me Becky one more time, six-pack, I'm gonna pop your tops. All six of them.
Movie. Hey, welcome back to another review. This is for Eugene. Thank you for pledging on Patreon. If anyone's ever interested in joining my Patreon, there's certain tiers, and depending on the tier, you can get certain things, and it'd be pretty much anything. If you ever want to join me on my Patreon to request some stuff, the link to my Patreon is down below, or you could do it directly via my PayPal. And the link to that will be down below as well. Both will be in the info box down there. And the movie that Eugene wanted me to talk about today is Transcendence, a 2014 film starring Johnny Depp. You also have Rebecca Hall, Paul Bettany, Cillian Murphy, Morgan Freeman, a tiny bit part with Josh Stewart from The Collector and the Collection, which was cool to see him in there. Again, tiny part, but still cool. It's directed by Wally Pfister, the guy who's the DP for Christopher Nolan films. I have seen this film before. I remember being dull and boring. What I did not remember is that while it's dull and boring, it's also fucking stupid! Stupid! I thought, okay, maybe it'll get better, but it'll probably still be dull and boring. But no, this film pissed me off with how fucking stupid it is. So Johnny Depp's character is Will Castor. He's the foremost researcher in the field of artificial intelligence. One day, these anti-technology terrorists, they blow up a bunch of innocent people. They poison other people with poison cake, and they shoot Johnny Depp's character with a bullet that's laced with poison and is going to make him die in months. So it's a slow, torturous affair. I want to make that really fucking clear. They blew people up, they poisoned people with cake, and they killed Johnny Depp with a fucking bullet that slowly poisons him, thus torture. So he wants to put his consciousness, before he dies, into a computer. Rebecca Hall, the wife, is for it. Paul Bettany, the buddy, is against it. But I'm like, well, Johnny Depp's gonna fucking die anyway, so might as well try. It seems like it succeeds. And then this whole movie is supposed to be this mystery of, well, is Johnny Depp, is that really him? Or is it an amalgamation that pretends to be him, but it's not really? But you know what? That mystery fucking fails when it gives itself away in the first 15 goddamn minutes of the fucking movie. Because the first 3 minutes shows Paul Bettany walking around in a world with no technology. He even narrates the shit. Then the world after Escape from LA. When Escape from LA ends, this fucking begins. There's no technology anymore. And he goes to a house with a bunch of bright yellow sunflowers. And then boom, 5 years earlier. I already fucking know how the movie fucking ends now. Movie, you just gave yourself your own fucking spoiler warning. I already know that Paul Bettany lives. Oh, within the first 15 minutes, I know that this house you went into is Johnny Depp's and Rebecca Hall's house. So I know Rebecca Hall dies, because otherwise she'd be there in her own fucking house. I already know that Johnny Depp's character is a fucking nice AI, because his house, oh, there's no technology. That obviously doesn't mean Johnny Depp wins. And then whatever happened, hope. Bright yellow sunflowers. If there's another image that thinks of hope, you could probably think of 5 things tops that are bigger than yellow bright sunflowers in the middle of all this dead shit. What do you call it, Paul Bettany? Whatever the character is, not the actor. The actor is not the problem. It's the script that's the problem. Because Paul Bettany was trying. I liked him as an actor, but he had a shitty script. So when I say Paul Bettany, I'm talking about his character. I just don't remember his fucking character's name because it ain't worth the spit. Because it's your fucking fault, Paul Bettany. You fucking dickhead of a character. You fucking dickwad. Your fucking fault. Just like Morgan Freeman's fault. It's fucking Cillian Murphy's fault. And you're supposed to be like the good guys, you stupid fucking dumbasses. And then it's supposed to be, oh, it's the message that the human race are fucking idiots and they don't, what's the phrase I'm looking for? They fear what they don't understand. Okay, that's a great message. Okay, I already fucking knew that before I saw your piece of shit movie. So what was the fucking meaning behind it? Oh, deep thoughts, more like deep thoughts with fucking Jack Handy. So it's still boring. It's still dull. I mentioned all the shit that happens after the 5 years earlier. He's doing a lecture. He gets shot. Oh, the bullet's poisoned. It's going to take him months. People die from explosions or poison fucking cake. Chocolate cake. Maybe they should have had pumpkin pie and they wouldn't be fucking poisoned with death. So they put it in. It works. Paul Bettany's like, oh wow. Like 5 seconds later, it's like, you need to turn it off. And then she's trying to explain, but it's showing like where we went to. No, you better turn it off. Then why the fuck were you excited 5 seconds before, dipshit? These characters flip-flop more than a fucking shoe. So you characters shoot the fuck away into a goddamn closet, play with yourself. But you probably fucked that up since how stupid these characters are. You know, before this came out, I always thought, oh, it's just like Lawnmower Man. That's not a fair comparison because it's not the exact same plot. Lawnmower Man, that's more about an experiment by Pierce Brosnan's character to make someone smarter. But, you know, it's about character that gets into a technological universe and sort of becomes a godlike figure. If Transcendence was first and Lawnmower Man came out after, I would say, oh, Lawnmower Man is the evil version of Transcendence. So like this is sort of the good version, the good as in not good movie, but oh, the AI is actually a good guy of Lawnmower Man. This mystery of, well, Johnny Depp's character, is he good, sinister purposes? He never does anything fucking sinister though. Hey, like I said, it already gives it away in the first 3 minutes, and especially in the first 15 minutes, because that's another thing I didn't mention. In the first 15 minutes when you're in the house, you see the sunflowers dead. Clearly get a shot of them dead. I'm like, well, okay, they're dead. Okay, so something's going to happen where they're going to be bright yellow in this world of no technology. Oh, yeah, that really screams that Johnny Depp's character in the future is going to be a fucking bad guy. Maybe it's a bad guy that just loves sunflowers. Yellow, bright, colorful sunflowers. Fly yourself to the fucking sun then, you piece of shit. Stupid fucking script. And maybe the ideas could work in a better fucking movie. This is where it really kills me. Paul Bettany, his character gets kidnapped, held in a fucking cage by the same asshole anti-tech terrorists that once again blew up people, poisoned with chocolate cake, and Paul Bettany, your buddy, Johnny Depp, best buddy, they murdered him with a fucking bullet that slowly tortured his ass. So he literally, his body was eating away at itself. He was like radioactive, whatever the fuck the exact term was. And then they kidnapped you and they threw you in a cage. And because they tell you 5 things, you fucking believe them! You start believing them. And and then Morgan Freeman and then Cillian Murphy start working with the fucking terrorists that murdered people, that killed people, blew them up, poisoned them. Poisoned Morgan Freeman, they poisoned your fucking people. You were alive because you didn't eat the cake, because you were too busy. Why do they decide to work with these people? You know, the terrorists that murdered people. Rebecca Hall, she believes that Johnny Depp is his husband, Johnny Depp. All Johnny Depp's character does is A, help her escape from the terrorists that were going to try to kill Rebecca Hall. Tell her where to go to hide to be safe. Say, go to this town and build this huge data bank. Oh my God, someone's hurt. I see it via my camera. Bring him in. I will heal him with this nanotechnology that I have made. Zip. Wow, he is now alive. Oh, more people come who are in wheelchairs, crutches, sick. This nanotechnology heals them. The only slimmest of slim things is because of this nanotechnology, they are connected with Johnny Depp. At one point, Johnny Depp speaks within this guy. Oh, it's me. We can touch. Which, in retrospect, that was Johnny Depp's stupidity for doing that. He shouldn't have done that in the first place. But that's it. That's it. Everything else is literally just helping build more of this data bank, healing people. That's all. That's all he's done is heal people. And you say, well, you know, in other movies, it tries to be nice, but then you would get other clues. Other clues of it being sinister. Other clues of it being weird. Other clues of this AI doing something strange. Doing something in your neighborhood. Called fucking Ghostbusters. I don't give a shit. It does something. Literally, all you have seen is it do nothing but good. All you've seen of the terrorists do nothing but bad. And Morgan Freeman is walking with Cillian Murphy. Cillian Murphy from 28 Days Later and The Dark Knight, a Scarecrow. They walk around. All they see is these people have been healed and can walk and not sick anymore. Morgan Freeman gives Rebecca Hall a note going, run from this place. All he did was make a blind guy, which is Josh Stewart from The Collector and The Collection, be able to see again. That's all Morgan Freeman saw. That's all he saw was a guy being able to see again. And go, run from this place. Johnny Depp's character has done nothing but help, and the terrorists have done nothing but kill people, and Morgan Freeman, Cillian Murphy, Paul Bettany decided to join the fucking terrorists for bullshit reasons because, oh. Remember, people fear what they don't understand. So that's the only justification you need for people being the biggest dumb fucking idiots. But you should at least have 1, 2, or even 3 people who have something called common fucking sense. But it's the fucking law in this goddamn fucking movie. I get it. There are stupid people. Even smart people. There are stupid people that would believe in the worst. But I goddamn guarantee you there will be some, maybe not a lot, maybe not a ton, some that would believe. And even Rebecca Hall's character flip-flops. Man, Her character, I would hate to have sex with her. Do you want to have sex? Yes. No. No. Yes. Yes. No. No. Yes. Well, which is it, bitch? Hey, anal? Yes. No. No. Yes. No. Which is it, bitch? Stop fucking cock teasing me. Oh, I'm for Johnny Depp. I got what I want. No, maybe's. No. Yes. Oh, maybe. And Johnny Depp, the whole time, nothing he has done seems creepy. Even when he talked, yeah, I figured, okay, that's a mistake on his part, but I didn't come off as sinister. And again, as an audience, when you saw the beginning, it already gave itself away. It's its own goddamn spoiler warning. So then by the end, Cillian Murphy, Morgan Freeman, and the good guys, we're supposed to like these characters. Morgan Freeman, Cillian Murphy. Cillian Murphy works for the FBI. They are working with an anti-terrorist. They're working with the people that murdered a bunch of people. That'd be like me working with Osama bin fucking Laden when he was still alive. And working with Adolf fucking Hitler. And then the movie's so stupid enough to be like, oh, maybe Johnny Depp's character. No. No. And, of course, you find out Johnny Depp was on the level. Big fucking shocker! It tries to be a little bit of an action film, a little bit, where the zombie type, I don't know how else to call them, they're connected with Johnny Depp's character, protecting themselves by the fucking terrorist group that, let me tell you again, murdered people. These guys murdered people. These guys shot Johnny Depp with a fucking bullet that poisoned him. Slowly, torturously. I would not be against him trying to kill these motherfuckers and be revenge, Death Wish style. That'd be a better movie. That would be a better fucking movie. If the movie doesn't try to do this mysterious that goes nowhere and you fucking know from 3 minutes in where it's going, because it's goddamn predictable, which is another issue. For a movie that costs 150 million, I'm like, how? How did this movie cost $150 million? How? Must have been the fucking cocaine! The cocainum that everybody fucking snorted. Is that why people are stupid in the movie? Because off screen they were snorting cocaine? Or maybe high on the weed? God damn it. This fucking movie's stupid. It sucks. This movie sucks. It sucks. If you like the film, why? How is none of this fucking stupid? Well, I thought Johnny Depp's character was evil. How? Well, it's supposed to lecture us that, yeah, this feels like a goddamn 2-hour lecture at a fucking college course. Does that sound exciting to you? Well, you just don't like it because it's not explosions. I like Sphere with Dustin Hoffman and Samuel Jackson. I like Star Trek the Motion fucking picture. I like 2001 A Space fucking Odyssey. And multiple other examples. They're a lot smarter than this. Oh, and the terrorists, the anti-technology terrorist plane that now Paul Bettany, which again, Paul Bettany, come here. In case you want me to repeat myself, you were captured by these motherfuckers. You were held there for what could have been months, for I know fucking years, in a cage, and you're gonna buy their bullshit when, oh yeah, by the way, they also murdered a bunch of people you knew and poisoned them with cake, murdering people, and oh, by the way, killed your best buddy Johnny Depp with a fucking bullet that tortured him in a slow death. But you decide maybe they're right. So, and then Morgan Freeman killing Murphy because you looked around for 5 minutes. Wow, he made that guy be able to see again. Must be evil. But, you know, hey, it's supposed to be because people fear what they don't understand. Oh, no, it means that these people are the biggest fucking idiots. And they should be too fucking stupid to have a job. They're the type of people dumb enough to go to Taco Bell and think they're at the fucking border. They're the stupid people that would go to the movie Purple Rain carrying a fucking umbrella. They're the stupid people that would starve to death in the middle of a goddamn supermarket. They're the type of stupid people that would think Up Yours was the sequel to Up. For all you remember that movie, Up. Better movie than this. Animated, but much better movie than this bullshit. Has nothing to do with this. I'm just thinking of random better movies so that my brain doesn't malfunction. So the anti-tech terrorists, along with Morgan Freeman, Paul Bettany, Cillian Murphy, and now Rebecca Hall, so she flip-flops more than a porn star has a dick in her mouth. They decide to put a virus. You know what this virus does? While Johnny Depp's nanomachine, Johnny Depp is spreading nanoparticles to eradicate pollution, disease, so that people live longer. The good guys with the murdering terrorists are going to put this virus that is going to cause the destruction of technological civilization. You remember the ending of Steve from LA? But at least in that, it was a future where really nothing else could happen. It was already a post-apocalyptic fucking wasteland. It was already a worldwide police state, pretty much. It was already fucked. So Stay Blizzard wasn't going to make it any worse. He can only make it better. Here, it's supposed to be our world, and you're going to put in a virus that's going to make all technology dead. So yeah, good job, Paul Bettany. Good job, Morgan Freeman. Good job, Cillian Murphy. You do. And then Rebecca Hall is hurt because, wow, we should not have trusted the fucking evil psycho bitch. It's a lady. I forget her name. Leader of the terrorists. Rebecca Hall's dying. Johnny Depp has two choices. To either save his lady or upload the virus. And this is dumb on Johnny Depp, the character's part, because instead of saving his lady, he decides to upload the virus. So I'm like, wait a minute, so this virus that now you've uploaded, because these other stupid people uploaded, well, don't worry about all the millions of people you just murdered. Do people not realize, was this script so stupid, so fucking dumb, it must be, because it never brings it into the conversation, that if you just shut off all technology, what do you think is going to happen to airplanes? Phew, psh, this airplane, psh, this airplane, psh, this helicopter, boom, this helicopter, kaboom. What's going to happen to all the hospitals where people are on respirators? Phew, phew. What's going to happen to, I don't know, trains, planes, and automobiles? What's going to happen to everything else? Dead. Dead as fuck. What's going to happen to the economy? Well, obviously nothing. People's way of life. Well, fuck, I don't have anything with the internet. I don't have anything with technology. Most people not gonna know what the fuck it's gonna do. There's gonna be riots upon riots. There's gonna be all sorts of shit. I mean, a movie I remember not minding that. There's a movie called The Trigger Effect, which not great, but I remember not minding the film. Has Kyle MacLachlan, I think Dermot Mulroney. That's where an entire city, it loses all power and such, and then people like try and figure out what to do. And again, you look up the trailer. It's again not a great movie, but I don't think it was a bad movie. It does that type of stuff a lot better than anything this movie could do. Not the plot was, but what I was talking about. If you lost like technology, and that was like a '90s film, so let alone what it would be today. And then Paul Bettany, he's walking around. I'm like, you should be fucking dead. Your character deserves to fucking die. You, Morgan Freeman, Cillian Murphy, you don't even realize you did anything wrong. That's how stupid this fucking movie is. It doesn't realize that these guys were wrong. And they fucked up. And they pretty much killed the world. How many millions of people did you just murder? And you were wrong, because it fucking was Johnny Depp, Paul Bettany, Cillian Murphy, whatever. You were wrong. And oh, by the way, the terrorist lady, she's got fucking free. Because she's in front of Paul Bettany. He runs off to find Johnny Depp, who made like a body for himself, to physically talk with Rebecca Hall. And Rebecca Hall dead. The terrorist lady, she just no comeuppance of her. The murderous fucking terrorist. And yeah, you guys, she's smiling because she won. So yeah, the anti-tech terrorist fucking won. And then at the end, going back to that the first 3 minutes, Paul Bettany's in the house and sees the sunflowers. And oh, the reason they're alive is a little piece of nanotechnology survived of Johnny Depp. And I guess Rebecca Hall's with him, I guess. So I'm like, what, did they turn to fucking sunflowers? Is someone supposed to buy? Are they the fucking sunflowers? Might as well be Dave the Triffids. No, the nanotechnology hit a puddle and it cleaned the puddle of oil, so... Well, I'm sure Paul Bettany's character gonna fuck this up too. Just sort of how fucking stupid his character has been. So it just... If everything I've said, you still think this is a good movie, to each their own. Please feel free to explain why. Based on the comments I've said. Doesn't mean I'll agree with you, but I mean, I'm willing to read the comment. I think this movie's an utter fucking stupid, idiotic, dumbass movie. I think it's one of the dumber... This idea could have worked. Of an AI... Is it good or is it bad? But I swear there's been so many other fucking films that have tried to do that idea as well. So maybe I take back that. Just have... You know what? If it really just evolved to... Yeah, he's a good AI, and you know what? A good artificial intelligence fighting the murderous anti-tech assholes that murdered him. I want to see that movie instead. And it didn't help that it was boring, it was dull, and I don't know where the fuck the $100 million went to in the budget. I have no fucking idea where, how, and why. I have no fucking clue. That's a bunch of money dumped down the fucking drain. And then some. You be fucking kidding me with this shit. So yeah, fuck this movie up the ass. It is stupid fucking bullshit. Johnny Depp's character, the AI, has done nothing but help people. Give someone their eyesight back. Oh, but he's connected to all these people. He can control them. But what is he doing? Every time he talks with his wife Rebecca Hall, talks with anybody, he's not doing, the movie has not shown any sinister moments. All you've shown with the terrorists is how evil they are. Murdering people. If you want to have a gray area with the terrorists, like maybe showcase that, well, yeah, Will Castor's a smart guy, but he's not perfect, and he has some idiosyncrasies or some flaws. And the terrorists, maybe not have him kill about 80 fucking people at the beginning of the goddamn movie. Just saying. And not spoil in the first 3 goddamn minutes what's going to happen, thus making the entire movie utterly fucking predictable. And at the end, part of me went, did they just turn to fucking sunflowers? Is that what I'm supposed to buy? That the terror turned to fucking sunflowers? But there's more to it than that. But at the same time, you could say there's not more to that. In a way. No, we're going to go with the terrorists. And yeah, the side effect, the destruction of technological civilization. But, I mean, Johnny Depp could be evil. But what has he done? Well, he's healed people and he wants to stop the pollution. But again, it's people feel what they don't understand. But there would be at least one god. Hell, have me in the movie. I'd be the guy with the common sense. And I'd be right. In this instance, I'd be right. Johnny Depp was Johnny Depp's character. The acting, a lot of it's dry or monotone. There's some alright elements of acting. Rebecca Hall, I hated her character. She fucking flip-flopping. Paul Bettany, acting's not bad, but his character is the biggest fucking tool I've seen in a while. Morgan Freeman, here's your paycheck. Cillian Murphy, here's another paycheck. Josh Stewart, in it for like a couple minutes at most. Music, can't remember. Cinematography, alright. Not $150 million worth of a budget. I don't know where the fuck that went to. I mean, I know it's an entirely different genre, but watch some PM Entertainment movies from the 90s. Like Zero Tolerance with Robert Patrick, and want to review The Silencers, and T-Force, and yeah, they're dumb, but they're fun. If you gotta be dumb, you gotta be tough. If you don't be dumb, and you don't be boring, and you don't be dull, and then you don't be utterly fucking stupid, then the movie gonna go fuck itself. I'd rather just go watch Lawnmower Man. I like Lawnmower Man. Hell, I'd rather watch fucking Lawnmower Man 2, as awful as it is, because I can laugh at it. And Lawnmower Man 2, I just like, this is fucking awful. Don't get me wrong, Lawnmower Man 2, Beyond Cyberspace, or Job's War, wherever the fuck title you want it, it's a goddamn awful piece of shit. But at least I can laugh at it. This is pretentious. This is a movie that thinks it's smart and is fucking dumb. And part of me wants to go, that's fucking worse. Lawnmower Man 2 didn't have $100 million that it flushed down the fucking toilet like this film did. Hell, if Lawnmower Man 2 had $100 million, maybe it'd be a halfway decent fucking film. Just part of the awfulness is how fucking cheap it looks with its effects. That's not the only reason, but it's a good chunk. And, you know, hell, if you got Johnny Depp as Job instead of, if you don't want to get Jeff Fahey, and then $100 million, maybe it would be a better fucking movie. Anyway. And I do like Lawnmower Man, the first one. I'm not sure if it's still up. I remember reviewing the film on my channel way back when. Again, I don't know if it's up, but Lawnmower Man, just go rewatch Lawnmower Man. It has its issues, but I like Lawnmower Man quite a bit. Just go watch Lawnmower Man. I'm sure there's plenty of AI movies you could think of. Just go watch those. In my opinion, fuck this movie. Thank you, Eugene. By the way, thank you, Eugene, for the Patreon. If anyone's ever interested in joining my Patreon, links are down below. Or you can request pretty much anything via directly to PayPal. Either way, down below in the info box. Thank you guys. Take care. We'll see you in the next one. Later.